Thank you for outlining the UCLA SMIC's value proposition for CESMII members. Next, we'll hear from Executive Director Sherri McCleary about the Penn State Digital Foundry SMIC.
Good morning. I'm Sherri McCleary. I'm the Executive Director of the Penn State New Kensington Digital Foundry, and I am honored to be here today to introduce you to the Digital Foundry as one of CESMII's partners in their Smart Manufacturing Innovation Center network. I'd like to start with a little bit of an introduction to the Penn State New Kensington Digital Foundry, who we are and where we're going. We're investing in making an impact in a Rust Belt community of New Kensington, just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the heart of the community, not on our campus, that has a very rich manufacturing legacy as the birthplace of the aluminum industry. This town fell on some hard times after that industry began to pull out of New Kensington, but we're in the middle of a rebirth, and we're very excited to be sitting in the middle of that as the Digital Foundry, a brand new space that's over 15,000 square feet of digital demonstration and learning labs that will be opening in early 2022. That space will include content and assets such as some industrial automation and controls training equipment, CNC mill and lathe, 3D printer, robot arms and cobot arms, and the ability to connect to all of these systems with industrial software and smart hardware to be able to show the learning and demonstration of smart manufacturing. The facility includes a 3,000 square foot high bay area where we will set up what we're calling our digital learning and demonstration lab. It includes a large engineering workstation, computer lab, as well as several large reconfigurable spaces for classrooms in events where we can showcase the capabilities of smart manufacturing and the value that it can bring to local manufacturers. In addition to our assets and our brand new building, we have a very experienced team that brings not only decades, but over a century of experience in industry and education. Myself, I come with over 30 years of experience in industry, leading organizations that were developing and deploying technologies, including smart digital automation and controls. Working alongside me will be Vince Petrelli, our Senior Project and Technology Manager and the PI for this program. Vince also brings well over 30 years of experience and hands-on deployment of smart manufacturing technologies in global operations around the world. From the academic side, we have Dr. Joe Chufi, who is not only a professor in this space, but also designing much of our curriculum and leading our on-campus 4-year degree program in electrical and mechanical engineering. In addition to his experience in academia, Joe also brings hands-on experience of working in industry applying these technologies. We also have Steve Leonard, also bringing over 30 years of experience in industry as a product designer and idea generator, but he also brings several years of experience as an adjunct professor at Carnegie Mellon University's master's program in integrated innovation. In addition to this very talented and experienced core team, we will be supported by Penn State New Kensington's broader team of talent. And we couldn't do all of this without the incredible collaboration and sponsorship that we have from many partners that we have working with us to bring this investment and this service to the workforce as well as small to medium-sized manufacturers. That includes a very strong partnership with a private foundation, the Richard King Mellon Foundation, who has been a generous contributor to this effort, as well as local economic and workforce development organizations such as the Economic Growth Connection of Westmoreland County and Westmoreland County's Industrial Development Corporation. All very strong partners in our success as a digital foundry. We also have 6 founding technology partners who are bringing much of the digital technology content, expertise, and collaboration with us to make this a reality. That includes very large global players such as Siemens, as well as others that include automation controls and distribution company based here in Pittsburgh, Premier Automations, Banner Engineering, Canary Labs, and Ectobox. We are leveraging these partnerships to build training and smart manufacturing demonstration opportunities for an existing network that we have already of over 100 small to medium-sized manufacturers. This is from among over 5,000 manufacturers who are within a 30 to 40-mile radius of our digital foundry in New Kensington. We will continue to be building out that network to leverage these capabilities and broaden the economic impact that we can have in our region and beyond. So what will we be doing as one of the newest SMICs, or Smart Manufacturing Innovation Centers for CESMII? We will be continuing to build the database of small to medium manufacturers and use cases associated with bringing true business value to those businesses. We'll be leveraging that network to define the art of the possible in smart manufacturing and the value it can deliver to small to medium-sized manufacturers, and showcasing CESMII's Smart Manufacturing Innovation Platform by integrating that platform with some of the equipment and training tools that I mentioned earlier that we will have in the digital foundry. We also will be focusing on education and workforce development, expanding on a class that we offered just a couple of months ago that is the first ever CESMII endorsed training. I'll be talking a little bit more about the content of that training, but we'll be building on that content to design and build new hands-on training tools, learn from what we experienced in our first offering of this class, and continue to optimize for the workforce in our region and beyond. We'll also be adding to that training that we started as a level 3 engineering curriculum to include some level 1 and level 2 training for others in the manufacturing workforce environment. So to talk a little bit more about what those 3 levels of training are that we will be offering, as I mentioned, we started with offering our level 3 training just a couple of months ago, a CESMII endorsed training program that was developed under a previous partnership with CESMII. This is focused on a level for engineers and technical professionals, bringing a lot of the details and deep dive into elements of smart manufacturing and how to deploy it. But what we will be offering in addition to this, starting in early 2022, is a level 1 training that we have already begun to develop for deployment that will focus on the manufacturing and digital fundamentals. This will be an introductory or entry-level training for those working on the shop floor. It may also be positioned for those who are displaced, unemployed, or underemployed. We will also be offering a level 2 training. This training is designed specifically for those who are a little bit more experienced on the manufacturing shop floor, maybe technicians, technologists, operators, or supervisors, and start with really providing them a lot of the essentials of how digital manufacturing and smart manufacturing are showing up inside of the operations and processes that they already know well. We will be using and leveraging a training toolkit that was built on a prior CESMII project for our level 3 training. This is our Factory 4.0 toolkit. That's a fantastic benchtop extrusion tool with data collection and communication networks that allows to show all of the essential steps and operations and connectivity required for a truly smart system. This was developed under a CESMII roadmap project by Penn State New Kensington, our Dr. Joe Chufi, in collaboration with MIT. It proved to be a fantastic tool in the first offering of our level 3 training. But as I said, we plan to build on what we've learned, continue to optimize those tools, and enhance what we will be offering to the workforce to demonstrate, showcase, and educate about the value of smart manufacturing. So as we launch into our journey as a Smart Manufacturing Innovation Center with CESMII, we are seeking small to medium-sized manufacturers who would like to join us on that journey. We're looking for education and workforce development partners to help with training content, and we will be continually seeking software application providers who would like to demonstrate their capabilities on the assets we will have at the Digital Foundry around the Smart Manufacturing Innovation Platform. Please stay tuned. Join us as we start to launch events in early 2022. We would love to have you as a partner with us in this smart manufacturing journey. I thank you for your time today, and I look forward to answering your questions. Thank you very much.